I welcome you again to this episode of Physical Geography, where today I come up with different multiple choice question, but the topic is still the same: the internal structure of the Earth. So this is the fifth episode, the episode number 5, and remember that we talked about different episodes, but relating to this topic of the internal structure of the earth. This is a topic that we are going to talk about, but we talked about different questions relating to this topic, the internal structure of the earth. Let's start by the question number 1, but before starting, I would like to invite you to subscribe if it is for the first time to see this video, so that our videos to be uploaded will be seen on your screen. Let's start by the question number 1. Which statement correctly compares the oceanic crust and continental crust? A. The oceanic crust is thicker but less dense. B. The continental crust is thinner and dense. C. Oceanic crust is denser and primarily basaltic. D. The continental crust is younger than oceanic crust. So just like the oceanic crust, it is the one which is younger than the continental crust. And the correct answer is C, because oceanic crust is denser than continental crust. It is denser than continental crust. So this is proven on the theory of isostasy. And also oceanic crusts, their rocks are basaltic. They have basaltic rocks. So therefore the correct answer is C. Go to the question number 2. The boundary separates the outer core from the inner core. We have outer core and inner core. So remember, we talked about the two main layers in the internal structure of the earth, but between one layer in one layer is also divided into two main parts. So we have, for example, we have upper mantle and the lower mantle. We have inner core and outer core. So just unlike the upper mantle and lower mantle are divided by a discontinuity of repeats, but inner core and outer core are divided by a discontinuity of Riemann. So we want to choose the best answer. Here, according to the question given, they are asking which boundary separates the outer core from the inner core. So exactly is this one, Riemann discontinuity. Because a Riemann discontinuity is a discontinuity that separates inner core and outer core. We go to the question number 3. The question number 3 is asking which of the following correctly describe the mantle. A. Completely solid. B. The entire liquid. C. Solid but behaves plastically in some layers. D. A mixture of air and molten rock. So the correct answer is C. It is solid but behaves plastic in some layers. So as we have seen in the other episode we talked about. We go to the question number 4. Which of those is not found in the Earth's core? So this one is found there, and even this one is found there, and even the elements of sulfur is also found there. So the correct answer is this one, magnesium silicate, which is found in the mantle. It is not found in the core. We go to the question number 4. Question number 5. The question number 5 is asking what causes the inner core to remain hot despite millions of years of cooling. What causes the inner core to remain hot despite the million of years of cooling? So they give us different options. They want us to choose what causes inner core to remain hot despite the million of years of cooling. A. Friction from plates movement. B. Energy from the sun. C. Radioactive decay and gravitational pressure. D. Earth rotation. So the correct answer is this one. So what causes the inner core to remain hot? It is this one. The influence of radioactive decay and even gravitational pressure. We go to the question number 6. Which of those statements about the Earth's internal structure is false? So those statements talk about the internal structure of the Earth, but they want us to see which one is wrong, which one is false, which one is not correct. A. The mantle extends to a depth of about 2,900 kilometers. B. The crust is thicker beneath the ocean than beneath the continent. C. The outer core is responsible for magnetic field, which is wrong. Which is correct. The inner core is solid despite high temperature. Yeah, it is solid despite high temperature. So the statement which is not correct, it is this one. This one is not correct. So we go to the question number 7. Which process allows scientists to infer the composition of the Earth's interior without direct observation? A. Satellite imagery. B. Fossil analysis. C. Seismic waves analysis. D. Rocks weathering. So the correct answer is C. Seismic analysis. We go to the question number 8. What happens to the density of the Earth's layers as depth increases? What happens to the density of Earth's layers as depth increases? A. It decreases. B. It stays constant. C. It increases. D. It fluctuates randomly. So the correct answer is this one. It increases. We go to the question number 9. The question number 9 is asking what role does the outer core plays in the plate tectonics? What role does the outer core plays in plate tectonics? A. It moves the crust directly. It provides the earth heat that drives mantle convection. It creates mountain range. It solidifies lithosphere. So the correct answer is this one of B, where it provides the heat that drives the mantle convections. We go to the question number 10. The question number 10 is asking the homomorphic discontinuity or Mohr separates the mantle from the outer core from the inner core, the crust from the mantle, the lithosphere from asthenosphere. So here the correct answer is C, the crust from the mantle. We go to the question number 11. The question number 11 is asking which layer of the earth is partially molten and behaves like a thick fluid. A. Inner core. B. Lithosphere. C. Asthenosphere. D. Continental crust. So the correct answer is this one. Asthenosphere behaves a partial rim molten and like a thick fluid. So we reached to the end of our session. Okay, so this is the end of our session, and thank you very much for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe, to like, and give comments so that we keep on improving our teaching and learning practice. So have a nice time.